The International Criminal Court has issued 2 warrants of arrest in the Ukraine situation. For Vladimir Putin, President of the Russian Federation, and for Maria Lvova-Belova, Commissioner of the Russian President for Children's Rights, for the alleged war crimes of deportation of children from Ukrainian occupied territories into the Russian Federation. This is an important moment in the process of justice before the ICC. The judges have reviewed the information and evidence submitted by the prosecutor and determined that there are credible allegations against these persons for the alleged crimes. The ICC is doing its part of work. As a court of law, the judges issue arrest warrants. The execution depends on international cooperation.
So there you have it. The ICC, International Criminal Court, issues arrest warrant against Putin over war crimes. So first off, I'd like to say all praises be unto Yahweh, Bashim Shai, Bashim Kakadash, the honors of the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. This is basically like breaking news, man. Because this is going to escalate into what is prophesied in the scriptures as World War III, man. You know, it's like they put in like a bounty on Vladimir Putin and other members that are evolved around him and Russia. You know, like he's basically being painted or described as the Hitler of this generation. You know, especially from the West and those that are part of the NATO. Now we know in this truth, these are all Edomites. They're all devils anyway. You know, and the prophecies is that America and Russia, you know, mainly the two mega powers, superpowers, are going to collide into World War III, which will also contribute with other countries, man. Written in the scriptures. But yeah, let me get some scriptures. Matthew 24. Let's read straight into the point. Verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumours of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Yeah, so you're going to be seeing friction and turmoil within different nations. Yeah, sanctions and stuff like that. National arrest. That's a big deal. You know, national arrest and stuff like that. International arrest, where the whole world is bearing witness and involved, pointing out this guy. This guy is found wanting. He's you know. So what can that spark up? That can spark up obviously friction and tension, you know, amongst countries and nations and allies, you know, leading into a war. Yeah, which is prophesied in the scriptures anyway. Revelations 11:14. The second woe is past, which represents a bad time and destruction. Yeah. Which is talking about World War II here. The second woe or war is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Yeah, this is a prophecy concerning World War III in the last days. Revelation, the book of the end, Apocalypse, the revealing of the end. And we know for a fact it's World War III because nowhere else would you find in the scriptures that it talks about a fourth woe or a fifth woe. It just stops at number 3, right? And even for the spirit people in the world that understand that there is a potential war, which we know for the scriptures, it ain't no potential. It's gonna be a reality. It's a fact of the scriptures. It's prophecy, so it will be. But concerning these people of the world, they will say that there is a potential World War III, and it will be a war to end all wars. You know, so all it really they're doing is complementing the scriptures through the Spirit. But yeah, this is Joel 3 from verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. So all these countries and nations are going to be gathered to war. Yeah, everyone's going to be in this fight. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. What's that going into? Beat your plowshares into swords. So everybody, all these countries and nations, they're going to start putting their investments, their money into military, man. Buying nukes, buying missiles, buying tanks, buying fighter jets. Yeah. Because plowshares and pruning hooks, those are things used for basically, farming tools and stuff like that. Agriculture, basically just looking after the land. But it's basically telling you the spirit of the nations, how it's going to be. They ain't going to be thinking about civilization no more. Yeah, when it gets too heated, everyone's gonna say fuck civilization. This is war now. Let's just buy all the weapons we need and just launch it on all the enemies. So that's how it's gonna be. That's why the scriptures say, beat your plowshares into swords. Swords are weapons, and your pruning hook into spears. Yeah, a spear or a javelin is a flying sword. Yeah. So what's the modern flying sword of today? The missiles, ICBMs, but intercontinental ballistic missiles. They're flying swords, flying fiery swords. Yeah, these modern swords are these guns and stuff like that, and other technologies and stuff, laser guns and whatever, robots, AI technology. And it says, "Let the weak say I'm strong." So all these other nations that you thought were not capable of buying these major military weapons like nukes and missiles, they're gonna buy it. Either they're gonna have investments into it or allies helping them. Regardless, pretty much everybody is gonna have nuclear capabilities. Assemble yourselves and come, and all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty one to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Valley of Yahweh's valley of decision or judgment. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Yeah, and we know that's going to take place in the regions of the Middle East, man. The hot spot and war zone. Yeah, but that's it, really, man. For the Spirit just mentioning that this international arrest concerning Putin is very how to call it, is newsworthy. It's something to be alerted by, because this can spark up tension. Obviously there's false flags and stuff like that, but regardless, Putin's being blasted in front of the whole world in a major way. So the next thing to watch for is, the next moves of what's going on. Is this going to, because obviously things were going on between, was it the US drone being attacked by, as they claim to be, Russian fighter jets, so that's tension right there. Yeah, so we should be watching what's Putin's next move, what's going to happen next. You have to be on guard for the Spirit, because this is a increasing tension to World War III, but always remember other prophecies need to be fulfilled as well. mainly the Mark written in Revelations 13:16, in Jacob's trouble and so forth. But anyways, with that, shalom.